Hi guys, welcome to another YUMINASHI video, and in this video we will talk about fuel injectors and the tuning options we try to create with these fuel injectors. Now something really important for us, and we want to point it out, is the flow and how accurate the flow is, because we have many years of fuel injector history. I think you might know that YUMINASHI is one of the pioneers from fuel injector tuning here in Asia, and we can state that each and every fuel injector you are buying in Thailand, Indonesia, Philippines, it doesn't matter, they don't know how much flow it is. Okay, so they print certain value on the injector, doesn't matter. They don't know what it is, they just send it to you. We can't have that. That's why we only worked in the past with genuine Keihin fuel injectors, and now we are pushing it. We are creating and developing our own performance series. So what we are doing now, guys, is working the performance series injectors out specifically for tuning, for performance. And that's why we want to push it. Keihin works based on a tolerance of 5%, so plus minus 5%. If we say, okay, we want to have 140 cc or 120 cc at 3.2 bar, then Keihin will work that out based on a tolerance of 5%. Now, what we are working out now is a fuel injector specifically make for performance. So we will make the capacity even better, and we will restrict the tolerance to plus minus 3%. So we want to do better basically as the OEM Keihin fuel injector. And we take the tolerance very seriously, guys. You can see here how we test and control the tolerance. We simply can set the machine at a certain flow based on grams, and if it is out of tolerance, then the machine will make a noise, so we can remove and delete the injector from being coming in circulation. And here you can see the pressure from the pump, so yeah, everything is in a controlled way. Now, this is not only the difference what we are doing, because let's take a look to the 120 cc injector. Well, at the moment that's where we tune with. We have 120, we have 140, 6 holes, 8 holes, and we have 170. And that's basically it, guys. These 1, 2, 3. That's it. Okay, we have the Forza injector as well, 235, but that's basically it. And we want to create really a high performance injector, so we can install it with the larger fuel hoses which we are using. You saw in the videos before how narrow the stock fuel hoses are, and these injectors are intended to be installed on these narrow fuel hoses. That's no problem, do a good job. But we want to work the performance series out, so we try to enlarge internally everything based on more flow, high pressure. So what you can see right away is that the stock one from Keihin has a smaller hole compared to ours. So ours at the smallest point is like 1 millimeter larger inside. Now what we are also doing, so this is the 120, this 120 to 120 compared. So you can see clearly here that our hole is larger than this one, with which we did intentionally to get more flow at the higher RPMs. Lower RPM, it doesn't matter, guys, that you don't need that. But if you are a racer, you want to run higher RPMs, that's what you want. You want a larger fuel hose, and you want to have this hole larger as well. Now the diameter outside is also slightly larger compared to the stock Keihin one. We did that because, again, that means that we can make the inner diameter larger, and we have used also a larger microfilter inside. Not so really important for the road, guys, but if you are running or racing off-road, then you really can appreciate a slightly small, larger filter inside. So again, for the racing scene, off-road, we made the filter larger inside. So again, with the idea to create a true performance fuel injector. And as said, any injector you order from Asia, it doesn't matter where. In Thailand we know all the brands, we know them all. None, hear what I say, none of them care about the flow. They print something on it, but they don't care about the flow. And I really know what I'm saying. So they don't care. We can't do that. That's why we never order these mass-produced Chinese. They're happy in Thailand to do that. Okay, that's their way of doing business. We can't do that. So we stick with Kane in the past, and because of this, that was the only ones we had available, basically. And that's 120cc, 140cc, and 170cc. And now we are creating our competition, and that's not really where the C stands for. Okay, where is this is the F. There's the F, this is the H, right? Where are we? Yeah. So, but this stands for circular. So what we did is, we know that the circular nozzle is better for performance. So we worked each and every injector out with the circular pattern, nozzle pattern, to provide more performance, optimal performance again, to have a high performance one. So that's why the series injectors is called performance, because that's the main point we want to achieve. That's a high performance injector, reliable, better performance, great spray pattern, great atomization, and that's why we are using also some more nozzles. We are looking which spray, which volume should we work out based on how many nozzles. It's not the bigger the better. No, it really has to be a certain nozzle holes for a certain volume. These injector nozzles are laser welded to achieve high precision, as you can see, and to create strong and reliable joints. Laser welding offers also a narrow heat affected zone, which minimizes distortion and maintains the integrity of the nozzle. So the laser welding, as you can see here, makes it ideal for manufacturing high performance components that must withstand high pressure conditions, such as fuel injectors. And this high precision task is entirely done, as you can see, by robots, and humans are only necessary in this process to monitor the production, basically to interfere when something is off on the production line. And after this step in the production, all YUMINASHI Performance Series injectors are testing on leaking and flow tested to ensure the consistency, and for us to be able to ensure you to achieve the results based on the advertised flow rate with each and every injector produced. So we are really excited, guys, to use our experience to work a high-end product out, such as these performance series, and this for you and the entire motorsport scene, basically. So these two here are 6 holes. These 3 are 8 holes. And that's what we have. So we have 120cc, we have 140cc. This is 160cc, 170cc, because this is based on the 5ED, which you know from Kahin. So we have the 5EDC. So this is 170cc, 180cc. And then we stop up to 9 holes in the performance series. So these are 9 holes, and that's 180, 190, 200, 210cc, and this one is a special one that we are working out for the Forza 350, Forza 300, 350 to tune these bikes. So this one is basically for the Kozo heads, the guys with the Groms and the Kozo heads. Can also be used, of course, with the 66 bore PCX full valve heads and whatnot. So that's basically what we are working out at the moment. Concerning high performance fuel injectors, you will hear much more about that later on. But for now, I think that's a great update, and more is coming, guys. So we're working hard to bring you the tune, to make it easy for you to tune your bike really based on what you need, and we provide what you need. Okay, so thank you for watching this video, guys, and I hope you enjoyed it.
And take a look to the YUMINASHI website. We are ready to deliver all parts you need worldwide to your doorstep.